Good morning. I'm going to start you off with a look at our clouds and radar map. So first up, what you're going to notice, very little happening here locally. It is a quiet, a calm start to the day. It is cold outside though. This cold front's really not going to make an impact on our weather, but I want to zoom out and draw your eyes westward because this is the culprit that's going to be bringing what's going to qualify us for another storm alert weather day for tomorrow. Storms, yes. High wind, also a yes for tomorrow. So let's run through today and how you can certainly enjoy it. Plentiful sunshine for your Thursday. A few stray clouds here and there will be possible, but you're generally going to get sunny skies today. A light breeze coming out of the south. High temperatures above what's normal, certainly above what we had yesterday. So highs today in the 50s for most spots, about 53 to 58. It will still be nice this evening time as well. Let me take you to the overnight hours. Clouds will begin to increase, particularly after midnight. And then by early Friday morning, we start to get a few of these spotty rain showers showing up 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I think the window of time between about 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. will be when we have the most widespread rain. First in the form of kind of these clusters of these scattered showers and storms. Then we're going to be watching a storm line to move across our area right around midday. Here's the line right there. With this line, that's when we could have some of those embedded severe storms with that strongest gusty wind. As that pushes eastward, it's going to exit our far eastern communities like Cherokee County in North Carolina around 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Notice on the backside of it, there's a pretty rapid clearing of clouds. So late afternoon into the early evening, you're even going to get a little bit of sunshine and generally quieter conditions for your Friday night out. However, it will still be windy for your Friday evening. That wind doesn't really die down until we get to the day on Saturday. So Saturday, when we look at that on Futurecast, very nice with a whole lot of sunshine, but it will be cooler on the backside of that system. So first up, how much rain then on Friday are we looking at? Well, about a quarter of an inch up to an inch will be possible. So it's not going to be as much of a soaker as what we dealt with on Monday night through the day on Tuesday, but additional rainfall on the fact that our ground is pretty saturated right now means that we could run into a few spots of some localized flooding. I think the bigger thing is going to be our wind potential. So first up, we'll talk about it in the form of our severe outlook. So this is going to be with those embedded severe storms. The biggest risk for that is to the south and east of our area. So it's outside of our region. If you know anybody from Atlanta, southward towards Macon, over to Columbia, South Carolina, they're in that level 3 enhanced risk. Back here at home in the Tennessee Valley, we're at a level 1 marginal risk, which is the lowest one on the scale. That means, yes, there's a low end chance we could see a couple of isolated severe storms. The biggest problem being these damaging high winds, but there is a small chance with a tornado risk to the south and some limited hail to the south. So as I show you those individual maps, you can see all this brown color. This is that 5% for that wind risk. And then for the other two, the southern area. So tornado risk, that 2% in the green. And then you're going to see that 5% chance for that hail, but just barely kind of clipping into the southern part of our viewing area. I do think the wind is going to be the greatest concern. So you have the wind in the form of a severe storm. But do you remember just how gusty it was on Tuesday throughout the day into the nighttime? We're also going to have that tomorrow. So we have additionally wind advisories that have been issued for the entire area, high wind warnings in the gold for the mountains. Those wind advisories, max gusts 45 to 55 miles per hour. Up in the mountains, they could see gusts up to 80 miles per hour. It is going to be breezy tomorrow. That could lead to some localized power outages and some tree damage as well with that wind. Now, as far as the temperatures go, enjoy the milder air today and tomorrow. It'll cool down this weekend into the 40s. But check out early next week. Highs only in the 30s. Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, that looks like it's going to be the coldest one, 17 degrees. We're going to have spots outside the city closer to 10, 11, 12 degrees in the morning time. It will be frigid. Of course, before we can talk about that and get to there, we get to enjoy the sunshine today and then certainly being aware and alert for the stormy and windy weather tomorrow.
I can't skip over the 17 degrees. Like you said, sunny, and I heard that, but I've never experienced those type of temperatures before.
Really?
I've never seen that before.
Okay.
When you said it earlier, I was standing over there by the camera.
I was
like, what?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
It's going to be cold. So this is probably going to be the coldest air that we've seen in our area since Christmas of 2022. So a little over a year ago. So it's not out of the question.
Hopefully I'll be inside that day.
Yeah. Or if you're not, just be prepared, layer up.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Alison.